Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, another video. Let's fucking go. We need to find the boot black right now, because he appeared in the vision of that vampire, that love, aka Beast of Beauclair.
You can't blame me for Beauclair.
That's been in one of the previous videos, because the most recent one was about crafting this motherfucking armor that took forever, like half an hour. But I finally fucking got it. Got rid of most of my crafting resources. And I'm poor as fuck. But I got it. Fucking finally. Now Wicher, fuck off.
And I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
For real?
Do anything right.
Even this couldn't be so easy?
Scofflaws and cheats.
Oh fuck. They're not even able to block, so that's gonna be easy. Yeah, it was easy.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
Don't tell me that I'm gonna have to kill them as well.
Yes, we've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
Fucking hell, finally. Finally the guards are on our side. Fucking finally.
You're very good.
All thanks to the Duchess, of course, but fucking finally. In most cases we'll have to beat the fuck out of them or kill them.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500.
A modest sum, you fucking little piece of shit.
What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine.
I'm poor as fuck, I cannot afford shit like this.
With a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes.
Is that a fucking
new
joke right
brushes.
now?
And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's going to cost me.
Figure something out.
That's gonna be fucking expensive. That's gonna be expensive. Let's try that.
It's not quite... I don't know.
So it has to be expensive, right? I mean, that's what you get for not giving a fuck about
I
Axie.
knew we'd clinch it.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis, the air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral.
Is he gonna buy
Will
it?
serve 3 times as many patrons.
Is that gonna be enough?
The effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
True, but
He just robbed me of 400 something crowns.
Yet we had
I think like 440 crowns. And he just bought him with a fucking vial of something.
The door is red. But
Of a
I
cleaning
do not know if
substance.
the gentleman
For
lives
fuck's
there.
sake.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Couldn't he show up a bit earlier? Before I lost 400
Handled
crowns?
that kid pretty well.
In my fucking situation?
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
With no
Oh,
time to
fuck
lose,
it.
It's not far from what...
Red door.
400 is like one sword or something. Well, at least one better sword. In most cases, legendary items are worth more than
Gotta
that.
break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
No!
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Yeah, it would be dull as fuck. With skills like this?
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Okay, but let's do it first. 2 points available. And I need 3 for what I need.
No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Is he fixing toys? A vampire? Fixing toys?
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Because that would be a bit strange.
Attic. Let's go.
And I guess he has to do something.
So this is his nest. Detlef van der Hertang. You do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord.
The blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Okay, but who in the actual fact would blackmail a vampire?
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed, Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be
Yeah, that
something
makes
devilishly
sense.
dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlef yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Yeah, definitely someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover.
Is blackmailing a vampire?
One woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him the time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Detlef's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlef have
Yeah,
trouble
that's
letting go,
possible.
accepting that she'd left him.
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
That's a useless question, but
Detlef ever
screw
try to
it.
find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be
Oh,
for
fuck.
Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals,
Something got in my
they
eye.
mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Okay, but I'm sure about one thing. They've never met in person. Cause if they would, this person would be long dead. Like seriously.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac Peyrin, Count de Lacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled.
Yeah, he's
Someone
definitely
special.
skilled.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't
I mean,
say
that's
my heart
possible
until we
too,
know
but
more.
honestly, why would another vampire do that?
That's
He
some
could do
of
that
what we
himself.
know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nzxt ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
True.
Actually, it is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help.
He would have to
Wait
find
here.
him first.
He's sure to return sooner or later.
No, so
Think
that's
he'll
his plan.
listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
And now, where's the closest marker? Let's go back to the Duchess.
It matters not.
Honestly, I would like to hear her reaction about a vampire that's being blackmailed. And I guess I'm going to find out what's it gonna be right now.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Wicher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived.
Ah, she got a new dress. That's not turn up.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
I mean, nothing special.
last
She's a
Wicher.
Duchess.
We've been on tenterhooks.
She must have a
Did you
fuck ton
catch
of
Raven's
dresses.
killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher?
Try it yourself, you fucking piece of
Not
shit.
everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find
Go
this
ahead,
monster.
try. Kill your man. Yeah.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100. Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can
But
they
have you
fight
seen a
fire?
higher vampire in
In a target
action?
that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Wicher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Yeah, that's a good fucking question.
They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free, or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Wicher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Nzxt, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Wicher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
No fucking way. He's gonna tell me which wine is it from?
Yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high.
And he sounds like he's taking a shit, like...
It's simple.
Something Sangreal and 1269.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sangreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Yeah, tell me more.
Sangreal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sangreal, it is Sangreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Yeah, we?
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Wicher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go. accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Wicher, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
At least they fast traveled us.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him.
I mean, mostly fast traveled us.
Ever heard of anyone defeating
They left a bit of road
Know of a man who defeated one,
to have a place for a
He didn't
conversation.
manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Because that would absolutely suck if we would have to follow them from the palace to the vineyard. But like this, they left a bit of time for the dialogue and that's it.
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us!
Come here, kitty.
Back, you beast!
That other guy is not very fucking useful. Oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die.
Back, you beast! Pecan!
Okay, let's try that again.
Help! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunately
Thank you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Let's go.
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a Wicher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Now she absolutely destroyed him right now.
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Wicher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Saint-Réal?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Saint-Réal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Saint-Réal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar.
Oh, he's so fucked.
Of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Wicher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabrizio.
What if Fabrizio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Honestly, he doesn't seem like a fuck who would basically blackmail a vampire. He's too much of a pussy to do that.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Like, everything is fine. He could even guess the wine by some fucking dried out drop on a piece of paper, but a fucking vintage? Seriously?
Est. I think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Okay, but how do I go upstairs? Okay, that's how. Oh fuck. Yeah, the other way.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
Let me interact with it.
This one is full.
Okay, doesn't work.
This one's full too. Full. This one's full too.
All of them will be full, right?
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Saint-Réal? Grab a tap.
That's a better question.
We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
Luckily, I picked it up already.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sonreal.
So let's try this one. Let's open all of them. So that's it.
Bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrin
that's love.
At court.
Maybe. Or not.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish.
I mean, no one would find out if not for the fact that it ended up on the wrong piece of paper.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? At the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Wicher?
So he's gonna die anyways, right?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Cintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you.
We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Let's start.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
An entire cart for one barrel.
Now we wait.
They're just bandits. I mean, they look like normal bandits.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
He doesn't really look like a vintner, right?
It's not him.
Yeah, no shit, it's not him. Because that was so fucking difficult to guess. With 2 swords on his back and full armor. I need to enchant this sword. Because not having the upgraded world sucks. Oh fucking hell.
That's Charles! Take him for a ride!
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Wicher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no
That's
reason
nice
to
of him.
trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
She's here?
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him.
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
That's smart, actually. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Kraken, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels.
She's hella fucking smart
I don't know.
to figure it out.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Centurion. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Centurion. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town.
And he's gonna die anyways too, right?
Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Wicher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Fuck it. Let's go right now.
Town.
The game is broken. Yep. The game just fucking crashed. But I wanted to end the video right here, right now anyways, so that's kind of good. I only did that because they fast traveled me there. So hope you enjoyed the game crashing once again. It already happened mid-series. And I'll see you in the next one.